Hey guys, welcome to Tribal Acres. Another episode here, Farming Llama Brand. Sorry it's in the middle of the night. So one of our Berkshire sows had her babies this morning. Don't know if you can see them out here, but I'll show them to you real quick. She had her piglets. Let's see here. I'm gonna try and drop down the brightness of my light. She had her piglets this morning and she had 6 of them. And they are all doing well. They've been alive for a little over 12 hours. I haven't been home today other than getting pictures this morning that they were born and everybody's been watching them. So she had 6. And so they're all doing well, been drinking milk, doing very well. But the reason why I'm out here tonight is our other sow. This is Betsy's the one who had hers first. Bertha is this pig right here. And well, we just came out here and she's had her first piglet as of a few minutes ago. So we are waiting to see her have the rest of them. So she's already got some colostrum, but she's still working on having the rest of her piglets. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated with this, but super exciting, guys. Good morning, guys. So the last time I checked him about the piglets, it was last night at like midnight, and what I had told, or what was the way I confirmed at the time, was we knew that Bessie had already had her piglets, and we thought that Bertha had just had her first, but after about 10 to 15 minutes, we found out that that was not true. So sometimes sows, even after they lose their placenta, or pass their placenta, I guess you could say, they could still possibly give birth to another piglet, and we're pretty sure that's what happened. So instead of 6 piglets, she ended up having 7. And here's how one of the reasons why I think that happened. So of course they're both in here together and they're the same exact breed. They're both Berkshires and they're sisters. So they both were staying in the same area together, and before, when I checked on them last, so they were both sleeping in that little like birthing pen, I guess is what we do, or for them to get out of rain or sun or whatever. So they're both in there. We came back out, only Bertha was in there, which she hadn't had her piglets yet, and there was 1 piglet in there, and she had some drainage because she was on the verge. It seemed like to us that she was already on the verge of possibly had given birth. So we seen that piglet in there already drinking from her for milk, and we're like, oh well, she started having her piglets. But you know, as we discussed it and sat there for 10 to 15 minutes, we soon came to find out that she hadn't birthed any more piglets, and that by looking at both of their backsides, that Bessie was actually the one who still had another piglet. So Bertha had not had her piglets yet. So this morning we come outside and Bertha had her piglets. So I'm gonna show you guys. I know that was I just want to be clear about who had piglets, whose or whatnot. Okay, so Bertha had hers, right? So look, guys, piglets everywhere. Okay, so she had 7 total, and you can see, look, we got one of these right here. This is Bertha's. She had an all brown and white one, and he or she, I don't know yet, is precious. It's a she. Yeah, precious. So we're gonna go in there now so I can show you guys, talk to you a little about how their process went and how both of their labor, birthing went, and everything like that. As you can see, these are some of the piglets right here. We do have one that is really, really small, which is this one right here. As you can see how small this piglet is. But I want to show you all this one. Mom might not be happy about it, but I was trying to show you all this one, how cute it is. It's alright, Mama. It's alright, Mommy. Yeah. They are so far They were being really good mamas as well. I've been feeding very well and very protective, which is good. Sometimes you'll get moms that aren't very protective at all, but she is. But anyways, as you can see, that one I did pick up was very small. That was from the second batch that Bertha had, but we hope that it'll make it, and that's this one right here. It's almost it's about half the size of the other one, so we're hoping this ends up being a runt, but we're definitely going to keep a close eye on it to see how it's doing. It's pretty lively for the most part. Still a little bit more lethargic than the other pigs, as you can see, just a size comparison next to them. But she has drank her milk, so that is good. But as you guys can see, these precious little piglets right here, yes, are all born. So like I said, Bertha, who had her batch this morning, she ended up actually having 9 piglets in total. But when we got out here this morning, 2 had not made it. One, if we could have been out here during the time, we definitely think we could have probably saved, as the sack was still around it, so it probably just unfortunately ended up suffocating. But the other one was just small, like this other one I showed you, and I just think it was born still, just because how small it was. But those are the only 2 pigs that we've lost out of both litters, so we have a total of 14 piglets right now. What is it, girl? Huh? What is it? Huh? So we have a total of 14 piglets right now, and they're all doing pretty well. All doing really good actually so far. I don't see any issues. They all are super cute, super moving around, drinking milk. They're getting milk from both parents right now, just depending on which one wants to flip over. But it's doing good. So far this area has also done very well for us. So last night we actually had rain. It actually rained multiple times, and there's actually some areas on the farm where we have standing water. But as you can see in here today, there is no standing water in here whatsoever. Even with them making birthing beds, there is no water whatsoever standing. So that's good for us, and that's what we wanted to do without actually having pasture space open for our pregnant sows. So so far it's worked out really well, and we're super excited about it. But hey, we got piglets on the ground. These guys will be raised up for us to help provide meat for our local community, and for us as well, but definitely for our local communities, what we raise them for. And these pigs are exactly what they're raised for. But as of right now, they get to live quite a long life and a good life right here on the farm on Tribal Acres, where we'll care for them, take care of them, and they got a long ways off before that ever happens. But these piggies are cute, and I'll give you some more for you guys. All right, guys.